Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mika. Today I'm filming a 48-hour readathon. Clearly I'm in a great mood. This originally started out as a 24-hour readathon, but a little bit into the video you'll see I randomly decided that it is going to actually be a 48-hour readathon because I got in a very spontaneous reading mood. So I was like, let's just roll with the punches and keep reading. I think I had the most fun doing this readathon that I have in a really long time. I don't know if you can tell through the camera or not, but I don't know, I just really enjoyed the books that I read and the books that I'm currently reading because I'm still filming it. I actually think this is also one of my most successful readathons. I read, from the title of this video, 5 books. I'm currently reading my 5th one, which I'll show you guys in just a minute because you know the drill. This video is greatly sponsored by Book of the Month. I'm actually really happy because the book that I'm currently reading is a Book of the Month October pick. My nails match the box. Okay, I don't know if you saw my book haul a few videos ago, but my shirt matched the box and now my nails match the box. I don't do this on purpose. Clearly I just really like the color blue. If you didn't already know, Book of the Month is a monthly subscription service where you get to pick 1 out of 5 different book picks every single month to be delivered straight to your door. I love Book of the Month so much. They always have such amazing picks, whether it ranges from nonfiction to romance, whatever you can think of, they probably have it. And also, if you are signing up for the first time, you get add-ons, which means that you can add on any book from previous months that you are really interested in. If you want to sign up, you can do that, which I think is really cool. I have a code with them, Mika August. It'll also be down below in my description along with the link if you want to sign up. But they sent me over the 5 book picks for the month of October, so I'm going to show them to you guys, plus the book that I'm reading currently, as well as 2 add-ons. Book of the Month is clearly the gift that just keeps on giving. So the first book is The Lincoln Highway. Next up we have Harlem Shuffle, and this is by Colson Whitehead. And then The Perishing, this is by Natasha Dion, and it is about a black immortal in the 1950s, I believe? 1930s. It's about a black immortal in the 1930s. I love that concept. I honestly have never seen that done before, so this is going to be interesting. Next up we have Everything We Knew. This follows a murder mystery where the main character's brother is the prime suspect in their neighbor's murder. She ends up leaving town, coming back a few years later with her daughter, and everything starts to happen again, but this time her daughter is involved. So you know, you don't mess with people's children, okay? So I'm really excited to read this. And we have the 2 add-ons, which is Apples Never Fall, and the next one is The Book of Magic. And then I saved the best for last, which is The Ex-Hex. This is by Ellen Sterling, and I just have the dust jacket because I'm actually currently reading this one. I am so excited to be reading this. If any of these sounded interesting to you, you can use my code MikaAugust as well as the link down below in my description. I love Book of the Month. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. They will be funding all the coffee that I will be drinking throughout this entire video. Okay, that's enough of me rambling. Let's get into the vlog. I don't know how long this vlog is gonna be. I hope you guys enjoy it. I really enjoy it, so yes. Hey guys, okay, so it is currently 11:46, which means that me and Becca are starting our readathon soon. I'm going to be reading 2 books. The first one is going to be the last book in the Alona Andrews Magic Bites series. I'm already halfway through with that, so I'm planning on finishing that tonight, and then hopefully I will get started on the second book, which is called Bitter Heat by Mia Knight. I'm really excited about this one. It's a dark romance book and I have been wanting to read it for so long. I already started this. I'm on page 69 of this one, which is basically chapter 6. So the 2 books that I am reading during this readathon I've already started, which means it'll be a lot easier for me to actually finish them. I'm gonna try to give as many updates as I can for the first book tonight, but I also am gonna be reading it on my phone, so I want to be comfortable and like cuddled up in my bed in my blanket. So I'm probably just gonna have a few clips of me reading here and there, and if I feel like updating I will, but for sure in the morning all the updates and if I finish the book or not will be stated. I also have like a few unboxings that I really want to do and books that I got in the mail recently, which I have posted on my TikTok. But yeah, it's almost midnight, and when midnight hits we are going to officially start the readathon. I'm so excited. I haven't done a 24-hour readathon in so long. this is how I am right now. Wow. It is currently 1:20 a.m. and we are not caffeinated. This is just us on a daily basis. We're always up this late, so nothing new, nothing's changed. We both read a good amount of our books, I think. So we're gonna take a little break and play some games on the Switch. We just downloaded some. It took forever to download, but yeah, we're gonna do that. Good morning. It's actually 1:21 right now, so it's not morning at all, and I'm still wearing the shirt that I was wearing last night because I slept in it. So I overslept so much. I'm so mad at myself. I had alarms going off from 10 a.m. to like now. I missed brunch with my dad. I was supposed to go and have brunch with him, and now he's like not answering my text. So I don't know if I'm gonna go and have lunch still, but I'm gonna wash my face, brush my teeth, take a shower, do all of that, and then get to reading. I thought I would have so much more time today, but I don't. So that's fun. Okay, so I am not done getting ready. I still want to do like my makeup and everything, but I'm gonna do that a little bit later. I really just want to sit down and read, so I think that is what I'm about to do. It's 1:45. I'm gonna read until I'm gonna give myself like about an hour and a half to read. Around 3 I'll give myself a break and see how long it's taken me to finish my book. I ended up not finishing the Magic Triumphs book last night. I was so tired and sleep deprived. Clearly I woke up at 1 p.m. so that's gonna be like my priority. I need to finish that book. I literally am so like, you know when you're just ready to wrap up a series? That's how I feel with this book. Even though I love the characters and I love everything about the book, I'm just kind of like ready to move on to new things, so I need to wrap this series up. And I feel like I'll be able to read Bitter Heat so fast if I just, you know, finish this book as soon as possible. Yeah, that's my plan. It's very messy. I feel like it's not gonna work out, but we'll see. I also wish I did reading sprints. I don't really do them that much. I don't like going live by myself. I'm hoping I can get everything done before midnight tonight. I'm stressed. Okay, I'm gonna go get my Dunkin' coffee because that is a priority, but my mom has the car. So hey guys, okay, so I'm currently in my bed. I did a little bit of makeup just so that I wasn't like, you know, completely not ready for this video. I got a little bit dressed up just for you guys. Also, I love this top because it has like the belt buckle thingies here. Anyways, that's not the point. So it's freezing in my house right now and it's about to rain outside, so that's why I got like really dark and I'm using my lamp. And I'm going to read. I am finishing this book if it is the last thing I have to do. I also cheated the system and my mom is bringing me back my Dunkin' drink and some food, so I don't have to go and leave the house and not read, you know, because I need to take every second I can to read right now. And hopefully I finish this book like within the next hour or so. We'll see. I want you guys to just like guess what I got from Dunkin'. Just take a wild guess. They made that so good today. You know, with Dunkin', it's like they either make the drink amazing or terrible. This is amazing. And for those of you who couldn't guess, it's the Charlie Cold Foam with oat milk. I always get this, a medium, literally almost every single day, to the point where I was getting like really obsessed with iced coffee, and I don't even like iced coffee unless it's caramel flavored, so that's saying a lot. Hey guys, so it is currently 4:33 right now and I finished Magic Triumphs by Alona Andrews. I have so many thoughts on that series. I'm gonna film a books I've read recently video soon. I feel like I've said that before, but I actually mean it. I will be filming one soon. I'll definitely go into more detail when I film that video on like my thoughts surrounding this book, but I can say I just feel like there are so many things that weren't resolved in the final book of this series, which it was a 10-book series. Like, I know I keep reiterating that, but it was a 10-book series. Everything should have been closed off, and even though I really enjoyed the characters and the plot, and I still feel like there was that one thing that was missing. I don't know, I just feel like I could have gotten more. But I hadn't binged a series in a really long time, and it honestly felt so good, and I feel like it made me love reading again, kind of. Oh my gosh, like I've just been in such a weird slump when it comes to reading. It's like I haven't been enjoying a lot of the books that I've been getting into recently. I really enjoyed the overall experience. Okay, so that is book number 1 finished for this readathon. I'm so proud of myself. I was like struggling to get through it because it's just really hard trying to read a fantasy book during a 24-hour readathon, in my opinion. But all is well because I'm going to be reading Bitter Heat by Mia Knight. I already started this book. I'm on page 69, like I said earlier in the video. So the main character is trying to escape from her past in this book, and she ends up going to the mountains of Colorado and stays with her ex-mother-in-law. She kept a close relationship with her ex-mother-in-law after her divorce, but doesn't really have like a good relationship with her ex-husband. They end up getting snowed in the cabin and her ex-husband is there. So it's just like this whole drama-filled book, and I'm really excited about it. I got to the part right now where they're about to like leave the cabin, and already so much has happened. I think if you like the Addicted to You series, you maybe will like this because the main characters are like, you know, rich, privileged people who their problems aren't really problems with the grand scheme of things, but the drama is just so good. Also, of course, I have my cute little bookmark from Seasonal Pages. So far, I really am liking the chemistry between the two main characters. Obviously, there's chemistry there because they were married before. The main character, Jasmine, realizes that there's so much about him that she didn't see when they were married, and it's like seeing a whole different side of him, and she's kind of like revisiting all her feelings, and it's just an emotional roller coaster. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this, so I can't wait to finally sit down and just read it. It's a pretty short book in my opinion, so I think I'll be able to read it before midnight. We'll see. I think my biggest problem with 24-hour readathons is that I get so distracted. My ADHD comes out full swing whenever I film these. As soon as I get a notification, I'm like, oh, I put my phone down or I put my book down and I go and run to Instagram or Twitter or whatever the case may be. So I think I might just turn off my notifications and like put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I can actually sit down and read this book. My goal is to read this book in one sitting. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm going to start reading. Okay, it's currently 6:56. I'm like a little bit less than halfway through with the book. There's so much family drama, and I find that I really like family drama and romance books. I don't know why, it's just, it keeps the tension high and it keeps like, it just keeps me interested. I feel like so much has already happened and I haven't even gotten into the main plot of the book. I have the rest of the night to finish this book. I'm really excited. I'm like speeding through it. Update, I'm actually going to be watching a movie with Becca. We're watching There's Someone Inside Your House because it just came out recently, and yeah, it's only an hour and 30 minutes, so I'm gonna have it playing, and if I get bored at any point I'll probably just like pick up my book and read, but that'll leave me with 4 hours to read. So I'm just gonna hurry up, watch this damn movie so I can get to reading. I wasn't recording that whole time. Okay, I'm gonna just say everything over again. I'm so annoyed. So I just finished watching There's Someone Inside Your House on Netflix, and it was really fun. I mean, it wasn't like an amazing movie. I didn't read the book, so I don't really have anything to base it off of, but I watched it on Netflix Party, and so everyone having their different opinions and theories on who the killer was and what was going on was really fun. I think it made the movie way more enjoyable. So if you're gonna watch it, I recommend watching it with your friends. I guessed who the killer was. Like, I don't think it was hard to guess, in my opinion. But anyways, I do have some updates on my reading. So I literally love reading about rich people. There's just something about it that's so entertaining and fun. Their problems are so funny to me. There's a scene where the main character wants to borrow someone's phone, and she's like throwing out thousands of dollars just to borrow someone's phone. She's like, I'll give you 1,000, I'll give you 5,000, I'll give you 10,000. I'm like, sister, I'll let you borrow my phone. Take it, you can keep it if you want. I'll take the 10 grand. I also just got to the part in the book where you find out the amount of money she got from her father. Oh my goodness, I can't even like fathom having that much money. If you don't like dark romance, definitely do not read Bitter Heat. I love dark romance, but sometimes some people can't really stomach it or just don't really fuck with it, which I understand completely. But this is definitely not for the faint of heart. So yeah, I mean, we all know rich people are like kind of fucked up, so you can just imagine like what goes on in this book. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I switched from reading physically to reading on my phone, and yes, my phone has a green line. It's because I dropped it once and I picked it up and it had that green line. I haven't even gotten it fixed yet, so now I just read on my phone with a green line and I have to deal with it. I wish I liked audiobooks. If I liked audiobooks, I feel like I would read so much more. Okay, change of plans. So originally this was gonna be a 24-hour readathon. I mean, from the previous clips you can tell I kept mentioning 24-hour readathon, 24-hour readathon, but I lied. It's actually gonna be a 48-hour readathon because I was having so much fun with Becca reading, and the book that I'm reading right now, Bitter Heat, is putting me in such a reading mood. So I told Becca, I was like, girl, what would you say if I said let's do a 48-hour readathon? And she was like, I'd say let's do it. So here we are. I'm really excited. I've never done a 48-hour readathon before, so this is my first one. I'm probably gonna read some like graphic novels and one more romance book. We'll see. I'm gonna try to get as many books as I can read for this video. So wish me luck. Okay, this is very random, but I finally changed my bed sheets back to these black sheets because I hated the way the blue ones looked. I don't even know why I decided to put blue sheets when I have a pink ass room, which I'm definitely painting soon. This is just my childhood room and I never got the chance to like actually paint the walls. Everything looks so much better with my black sheets. I don't know why I ever decided to take these off. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but like I'm so tired. I've been taking so many Twitter breaks. It's 3 a.m. I'm almost done with this dang book. If I would have just like took my time and sat down and actually just fully read this earlier, I would have been done with it, but I can't not get distracted by the evil force that I call Twitter and Instagram. I think this is gonna be my last clip for tonight. I'm enjoying this book so much, you guys. Like, I just got to a part where she goes on an impromptu shopping spree and he pays for everything with his black card. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? My dream is to just go on a shopping spree and my boyfriend, that's not really my boyfriend, pays for everything on his black card. Where do they do that at? Like, I'm trying to find out. I'm enjoying this book way more than I thought I was going to. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I knew I was gonna like the book, but I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. And I think I also really appreciate that it's a pretty fast read. I kind of don't want it to be over, but I feel like the first 24 hours of this readathon was super slow because of that Alona Andrews book. It was like a paranormal fantasy book, so obviously fantasy reads a little bit slower, but I'm eating this up. Like, I feel really good about the next 24 hours, so I'm excited. I'm gonna stay up as late as possible. Becca like fell asleep. That's literally why you can't even see her. So I'm in this alone right now. Kind of lonely over here, but I'll survive. I have Jasmine and Roth with me, my babies. Okay, it is currently 2 p.m. I woke up earlier today around 11. If the camera is shaky, it's because my tripod is on the bed, so bear with me. I am so happy to say I finished Bitter Heat by Mia Knight. You guys, this book is literally insane. I have absolutely no words for what happened in this book. I feel like I need to reiterate the fact that this is a dark romance, so the relationship is very toxic and not everyone vibes with that, and that is completely okay. The smut was perfection. It's not really like slow burn or anything. It's just a good fast-paced dark romance and we love it. But yeah, okay, so this is the second book I finished in this 48-hour readathon, but I feel like I'm in such a reading mood. So the next few books that I'm going to pick up are actually going to be graphic novels, and the first one is Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. I got this in New York when I went in the beginning of summer. I got to meet the person I'm doing this readathon with for the second time and it was so much fun. She said it's going to be a very quick read, and I love how like the art inside is kind of, you can't really tell because overexposed, but it's pink. And then the next one I'm going to read is Coraline, which shouldn't take me that long, hopefully. It's pretty short, so I don't think it'll take me long at all, and the art style inside of Coraline is so freaky, but it's perfect for October and fall time, so I'm really excited about this one. So I'm really hoping that I can finish those 2 graphic novels and then hopefully get one more book read. We'll see if time is on my side. It's currently 2:45. I'm gonna start reading right now, and yeah. Hey guys, okay, so it is currently way later in the day. I didn't vlog that much because my camera battery died, so I had to charge that and I got caught up reading. But I think I showed that I was reading Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me and Coraline. I finished both of these books. I didn't rate either of these. I knew the overall story of Coraline. I've seen the movie a few times and I really enjoyed the graphic novel. Very different from the movie, but still really good. And then Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me was not what I expected it to be at all. I feel like I definitely judged a book by its cover and I made a lot of assumptions on what this was going to be about and I was completely wrong. So I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of strong friendship vibes in it and I love that. So these two books being finished officially means that I've read 4 books for this readathon, and I am planning on reading one more. Hopefully it's like 7 o'clock right now. I'm definitely gonna start a book. I'll probably start a romance book. I feel like romance is my best bet. I mentioned that before, but fantasy during a 24-hour readathon, I think that's where I always go wrong. I'm always reading a fantasy book and I can never finish it. These are all the packages I got in the mail today. Just today. I know I said I was on a book buying ban and I am on a book buying ban. These are all pre-orders and some of these were sent to me by companies. So this one is sent to me by Owlcrate, which I do have a code with Owlcrate. I'm a rep, which is so fun and exciting. I believe my code is Mika. I will put it on the screen and I will put it down in my description box if you are interested. First up though, we have a package from Waterstones. If you didn't know, Waterstones is a bookstore in the UK. I got the UK edition of Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. This edition is literally beautiful. I know the first editions have really cool naked hardbacks. Oh, that's so pretty. Every single first edition of this book that was printed in the UK has like a bunch of different covers, if that makes sense. So I don't really know all of the different editions that you can collect, but I got the one with the fox on it, which the foiling is so pretty. So next up, I'm going to show you guys the Owlcrate. I'm really excited about this one. So surprise, surprise, it's another edition of Once Upon a Broken Heart, but this one is white and the spine is pink. It of course is signed and has this really pretty foiling on the cover. It says every story has the potential for infinite endings. So thank you so much to Owlcrate for sending this my way. If you want to get some money off of a subscription with them, you can use my code Mika. It'll be linked down below in my description, like I said before. So the next book was sent to me by Simon Teen, and that was Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World. This is the second book to Aristotle and Dante and the Secrets of the Universe, I think. Then I got this book from HarperCollins, and I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what it is. So this book is Dreams Lie Beneath, and this is by Rebecca Ross. This is really cool. Like all the pages have like chapter art. This sounds really interesting. It's about magicians and family rivalry, which I really am into. Okay, so the last book was sent to me by Flatiron Books, and they sent me If We Were Villains. I requested this one and I'm so happy I did because I've heard amazing things about this, and it's perfect for fall time because it's dark academia and we love our dark academia. As for the next book I think I'm going to try to get to for this readathon, I think I'm going to go with The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. I got the arc a while ago and I'm pretty sure this came out. Yeah, this came out back in May. So I'm gonna finally get to the arc and try to read it tonight. It is a pretty big book for like a romance book. I believe it's almost like 400 pages. So maybe that might be a stretch. I don't know. For now, this is the book that I think I'm gonna read. Okay, complete change in plans. I decided I'm gonna actually read The Ex-Hex. This came in the book of the month picks for this month. So I'm really excited about this. It's pretty short. It's only 300 pages and the storyline sounds so cute. The main character is a young witch and she's very annoyed with one of the town's like descendants, and he's very arrogant and flirty, but they have to come together to save the town from a curse, which sounds so fun. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna start this immediately. Let's see if I can finish it before midnight. Hey guys, so it is currently 1 a.m. so a little bit over the 48-hour mark, and I got a little bit less than halfway through with The Ex-Hex. Hex. I also found out that the author of this book is Rachel Hawkins, who wrote Rebel Belle, and I loved that book when I read it like a few years ago, I think. So I have a feeling this is going to be perfect. I'm already enjoying it so much. The banter between the two main characters is everything. If you can't tell, I'm getting really tired. This is when the sleep deprivation starts to kick in, I think. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy with the amount of books that I read for this readathon. Basically read 5 books if you count this one. So I'm happy with that. If you are also interested in the X Hex, you can use the code mikathebookaholic to get your first box for $9.99. which is really fun and exciting and perfect for October. Okay, I think that's it for me, guys. Do you want to wrap up? Should I do a wrap up of all the books that I read? I just don't feel like holding them all up, but I read Magic Triumphs by Alona Andrews. I read Bitter Heat by Mia Knight, which I absolutely loved. And then I read 2 graphic novels, Coraline and Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. Those were also amazing and really fun and easy to read, so I'm happy I read those. And then last but not least, the X Hex, which I'm really enjoying. So I hope this gave you guys some ideas and some inspiration to pick up a freaking book and read. And also, I caught up with my Goodreads goal. Basically, I think I only have 2 books before I'm not behind schedule anymore. Either way, I'm very proud of myself. That'll be all from me and this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you all in my next one. Mwah. Bye.
East and the west, I'm racking up on my bread, power on me, I'm feeling just like a Tesla. Too much tree, the smoke is making my chest hurt. Girl on me, I'm thinking I should've rest her. Hey, I'm thinking I should've rest all night long. She putting me to the test, got a lot on, I'm trying to take out the rest.